Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is another ranked match guest video, this time from Always Sonic, aka Angel of Death 20, and he is in a Zaku tank. I haven't run a lot of supports in ranked. Well, I haven't run any non-Gelgugs in ranked, so no supports, but a good support can really mean the difference between life and death here. I've seen most commonly gun cannons and Gundam ground weapon racks, gun cannons like the one he just hit. And if the support can keep the other team's generals busy while their raids take out the enemy support, you are in business, because that's just good general strategy for the game. But also, yeah, in these matches that have very kind of specific layouts, that is something to really watch out for, because yeah, people are not taking a lot of risks with their mobile suit choices, said the guy who has played Gelgug for every match he's run. So, yeah, you can be pretty sure of certain things you're going to see. You're going to see a gun cannon or a Gundam ground weapons rack, sometimes a gun tank or Zaku tank, not super common. You're going to see an Ifrit Dugschneid or a prototype Gundam, most likely, with a slight chance of Ifrit knocked. You're gonna see at least one Easy 8 every round. It is a rare round you do not. What has been turning up with fascinating frequency that I never considered like one of the best 350s is the Gotcha. It's not one of the best in my opinion. It is one of the most fun. It's just fun to run. It has interesting weapons and abilities. And whatever that is has maneuver armor. Quite possibly a Zaku Dugschneid. And that's going to do it for his first life. Because yeah, that's a thing. That really is. Yeah, you if you don't have good support as the support, if they're not going to keep you alive, you're going to be in trouble. Looks like his allies did come and back him up, but a little too late. Which, they're all kind of right there. I've had a lot of similar experiences running ranked matches, and I'm not even something as crucial as the team's only support, and I'm having this, so it's got to be, again, a lot of this just comes down to how well a team works together, how close they stay together, how responsive they are to things that threaten the support, or in some cases the raid, because you only have one of each and you need to be making the best possible use of both. But yeah, the Gotcha does pretty well in these rooms. It's always fun to use anyway, as I said. So, and let's see, other things I've seen fairly commonly. The Gym Command, of course, shows up a lot, especially now that it's got the level 2 Beam Saber, because I think the Gym Command is level 2 or 3 at 350. Yeah, so you're going to see some of those. See, Sonic is making some really great shots here. Zaku tank is a good choice because you can be as far as you can possibly get from the action without getting hopefully embroiled in it. And let's see, they took D. Oh no, they're taking D now. The Gelgug is nearly dead. Managed to get a stun shot off, but I think it's out of legs. So, let's see, cluster shot did not quite do it, but there goes, got it. Machine gunned over the top of the buildings and got it. So, and let's see, it looks like either Gundam Ground or Easy 8. You do see both, because a level 2 Gundam Ground type or a level 1 Easy 8 can both fit in this room. So you'll see a little bit of both. The Easy 8 is, of course, more common, because even though they have ratcheted down the melee a little bit and made it not quite so overpowering, it's still, double hit. It is still pretty prevalent. So, good shot there. And also, one thing to keep in mind when you're trying to fend off an Ifrit Dugschneid for your support, if it's starting to melee, you need to be tackling, because it has a skill that prevents it from being knocked out of melee unless you get a really heavy damage like a downswing or something like that. So yeah, tackle the thing if you can, because you're just a standard stun attack will not stop it from swinging that polearm. So be careful, because I got done in a couple of times that way because somebody was trying to stop it and it just couldn't be done. Let's see, now there's a problem though, because the enemy have taken all the checkpoints except A. Sonic is very wisely moving back, because they are going to form up and pretty much keep his team at this tunnel probably, because that is That is pretty common when team loses control of all the checkpoints out here in the open. But he's getting in damage where he can, which is good. And that is out of boost. That is a free shot then. See, trying to do some damage to the enemy support. That's good. When I'm the Gelgoog, I always try and spare a couple of shots for the enemy support, because a lot of times the allied team is just not paying enough attention to it. You have, like I said, you have to keep that thing pinned down, or it will demolish your generals. Just like, Sonic, before he decided to turn his attention to the gun cannon, was demolishing their generals. Got himself out of the way of the airstrike. Very nicely done. That's hard to do in a Zaku tank, because it does not have a lot of boost. And so it is a pretty good target. See, gun cannon is firing back, but it's almost dead, so probably would have been better to not draw his attention and stay alive a few seconds longer, because, yeah, that is not a sniper duel you can win. Even as a gun cannon, as a great shot, that Zaku tank only had to fire like twice to get that gun cannon. That was not a good matchup. But again, these are the things that you sometimes don't think about when you're in the thick of it. I can sympathize, because a lot of times people have said to me, why can you tell that something was a bad idea, but you do it anyway? And of course the answer is, I'm not playing while I'm narrating this. This is all done in post. So, ooh boy, there is the Doug Schneid, and that's a bad thing. But let's see, and it's biding its time very nicely, but great read from Sonic, figuring out when it was going to let loose an attack, and it is dead. Very, very nice. Yeah, that was some... I cannot do that. I can get good reads on fairly basic attack patterns, but on somebody who held off that long, I would not have read it correctly, and I would have been dead. That was fantastic. Because, again, these are skills that... Okay, this is going to sound stupid, but one of the things that got me a little bit better at playing Gundam Battle Operation 2, airstrike or just really good ranged attack. Either way, yeah, good time to be pulling back. Oh, the gun cannon's after him. Yeah, that's what it is. So, yeah, he's probably going to go repair him with 30-some seconds left. That's probably a wise move, because there's not a lot of space, or not a lot of time left, and an 1,800-point lead is not the world, so yeah, since he's got the least health of anyone on the team, he may as well sit back here, see if anybody manages to push this far, and get some repairs. Because, yeah, there's not much else he can do. It's a shame, in the first game you got experience and things for repairs, but you don't in this one. It's a pity, but either way, he stayed alive, and with that kind of lead, that's what he needed to do. So, nicely done. And yeah, again, just great read against that Ifrit Doug Schneid. Like I said, I would have lost that entirely, so really good. And top score, top assist, top damage dealt, very, very nice. First and second in most categories, least diversions. Yeah, he was the least targeted person in the entire match. Very nice. So yeah, he's probably going to get, let's see, yeah, that's a 1,226. Solid score there. Excellent. So yeah, that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more, so until next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! So, what I was starting to say is that one of the things that I think finally got me better at this game is realizing that a lot of the things that... Somewhere in between Battle Operation 1 and 2, I picked up Street Fighter 3 for the PS3, and that's a game I really enjoy watching people play. I'm not great at it myself, but I just started to kind of study it and study, how to read things, how to time things, and once you get to doing that in one game and realizing that transfers over to another, it does help a little. So I don't think it's made me into a spectacular Battle Operation 2 player, but I mean, you can go back and see me playing Battle Operation 1, and you can see that I'm better than I was then. So, no matter where you pick up what you pick up, every little bit helps.